Hi, this is CMA Vishwanathan and welcome to my channel. So our channel has lot of resources lined up for CMA students to prepare for their upcoming exam. So if you have not subscribed to our channel, I would recommend you to subscribe to our channel to get regular updates on all our videos. If you like the video, you do click on the like button and we would love to hear all your comments on the video as well. Now, coming to today's topic, I am going to discuss on how to prepare for Group 2 of CMA Inter. So, we had already uploaded a video on how to prepare on Group 1, which are the important topics, and how you have to plan your next 5 months of the exam preparation. So, now for Group 2, we have 4 papers. First one is Corporate Accounts and Audit. So when it comes to corporate accounts and audit, it is 50 mark each. So how you can plan about with this paper is auditing is much more easier compared to corporate accounts because there is a lot of theory involved. And the second thing is there is a lot of repeated questions also from your previous question paper, from the study material. So for auditing, you can stick to the study material, stick to your past question papers, find out the important questions and give importance to that. They are also testing you only on the basics. So you can learn about powers of auditor, types of audit, internal audit, types of report, and audit of inventory. Audit of inventory is quite important because CMA has been given the power of doing inventory valuation in the income tax, which is a recent amendment. Because of that, audit of inventory becomes more important. So these are some of the important topics that you have to give priority to. Then corporate accounts. Corporate accounts learn the journal entries. Because if you know the journal entry, then preparing ledger is quite easy. So give importance to journal entries and understand the concept rather than mugging up whatever is there in the study material. Next paper, we have financial management and business data analytics. So data analysis, 20% weightage, easy scorer because you get questions only from the study material. So what you can do is you can see what are the questions in the study material. You will have text back questions, prepare those questions and your past question papers, whatever is the repeated question. So if you prepare in that way, you will be able to cover the important topics of data analysis. Financial management, you have to give importance to ratios, working capital management, project planning, that is choosing between two projects, then cash flow and fund flow. Ratios, 100% you will get a question. Cash flow and fund flow, you will 100% get a question. So these are certain areas where you can get almost 20 to 30 marks if you study this. So give more importance to these topics and then come to the other topics. Management accounting. It is an extended form of cost accounting. So you will have marginal costing, standard costing, budgeting, ABC analysis. Then you have decision tree, which is important. DuPont analysis, which is important. So Give importance to these topics. Okay, and marginal standard budgeting, 100% you will get one or two questions. So covering that end to end is very important to clear management accounting. Then we have the last paper, which is OPM. OPM, stick to your study material. Okay, even the problems or the sums that you are getting in your exam will be very similar, or it might even be exact to what has been given as an illustration in your study material. So cover your study material, give importance to probability distribution, then project planning, resource planning, material planning. Strategic management is an important area where you can score good marks. Give importance to the past question papers, repeated questions, and you may study that. Mostly the same questions get repeated. So this is another area where you can score marks and clear your exam. And if you are preparing for both the groups together, then ideally, if you're preparing for one group, I would suggest minimum 3 hours of preparation every day for the next 5 months is required to clear the exam. And weekends, you have to do a revision and attempt few mock tests that will help you to increase your writing speed. If you're doing both the groups together, then ideally 5 to 6 hours will be required, but don't sit for 5 to 6 hours at a stretch. I would suggest you break it into two, early morning 3 hours and in the evening 3 hours. Take each group one paper and then you can prepare. And if you are preparing for both the groups, but then you have already attempted one group and then you could not clear because of a small a small margin in the aggregate or small margin in one of the papers, then I would suggest you find out where you have lacked. The paper where you lost, you have to give more importance to that paper and study it strategically. We cannot cover end to end of the entire syllabus with the same priority. So institute is giving weightage to each of the topic. Weightage does not mean that if there is 40% weightage, 40 marks is going to come from this chapter. But if the weightage for a chapter is 40 marks, it is having a higher probability of getting questions from that particular topic than a topic that is having 10% weightage. It is the weightage is for the importance given. So if a particular topic is given higher importance, we should also give higher importance and prepare that particular topic with much uh, concentration. So when you're preparing both the groups and if you have lost on aggregate, I would suggest you have to start preparing for the second group with full-fledged, and the first group you have to keep at least 2 hours to keep revising whatever you have studied and give more importance to the presentation aspect this time, because most of the people, if they lose on aggregate, it is mostly because of the presentation. So you give more importance to the presentation, how to prepare your answers and how to present your answers so that the examiner gets impressed and he gives you full marks. So thank you for watching the video and do stay tuned because we have lined up a complete series on partnership accounting where we will be teaching end to end of partnership accounts, which is one of the most important topic in CMA Inter. Thank you for watching and have a great day.